Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Payne. Welcome back to another episode of Blu Ocean Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at an introduction to Nightcrows. This is a new Wemix game that recently just launched on the 12th. I'm actually having a ton of fun. I like their tokenomics. This is like an evolution of Mir 4. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And definitely stay till the end of the video. We're going to show you guys some gameplay. So, it talks about the world a little bit, Crow or Crown. Here's kind of the zones. I'm just going to move through the site relatively quickly because I want to get into the meat of it and kind of show you guys the main aspects of it. The classes are important to understand. So the way it works basically is there's 4 class types, 8 subclasses, and 3 stages of advancement. So for example, if I wanted to start as a swordsman, I could then move into soldier, knight, or royal knight. Or as a swordsman, I could then move into dual sword, slayer, mad slayer. Kind of does the same thing down here. A witch goes to a scholar cleric, saint cleric, or over on this side, a witch goes to a professor, mage, arts mage. You can see there's 4 of these. So we've got 200 sword, warrior going all the way up to grand general, or warrior going into sin impaler. Then you've got hunter all the way to shadow assassin, or hunter all the way up to phantom sniper. I went the shield route. I'm generally always the tank. So you can see there's classes, a glider, battlefront, SSS, and exchange. Now the glider is really cool. There's a mount and a glider, so you can actually fly around kind of in the open world. I really like that aspect. But the tokenomics, let's just take a quick look over here. So Wemix has really done a lot with their games over the while, and they've been around for a fair bit now. So for me, this really feels like a big evolution of everything that they've worked on up to this point. So let's just kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So there's the PNIX DEX. This is essentially where the 6 different tokens are that get exchanged through the game. So let me back up. You'll be able to craft and create these, the promote, the tier, the feather, the papyrus, the morion, and the gear in game. And then here's the decks where you're going to be able to trade them, right? So obviously different demand for different things, but you've got the 6 tokens. Now this is separate from Crow token, but this is kind of like the in-game tokens that are being crafted and exchanged, and there's volume and market cap. These are just launching, so that's why you guys don't see anything here right now. The game just came out. Game launched first. Now they're doing everything else, which I really like. Then, of course, here's an example of where the exchange would operate. I'm not connected, so we can't see anything. And like I said, that they are just launching these. So this reminds me of Wax or Alcor a little bit. Like here's the in-game currencies, the in-game tokens that can be crafted and then used on the exchange. Now, the Crow is the main token. Okay, so Crow is separate from all of these other ones. The easiest way to do it, you can get Crow through Wemix. Wemix, there's a bunch of different wallets you can use. I use the Una wallet just on my phone. It is compatible with most chains, Binance, Ethereum, any more. Really not that complicated. You get the wallet, you get the Wemix token, then you can buy the Crow token, and you don't need any of that to play the game. So, you can just play the game right from your PC by logging in. It's also available on the Apple app and Google Play Store. I generally recommend with games like this because it's so easy to onboard. Start the game first. Get into it, get used to it, then start poking around with all the crypto stuff. But they've really made it a lot easier. So we can also see, Wemix, if you need to pick up the token to kind of get it over into the app. Create the app wallet. You've got the Wemix token address. You get the Wemix over there. Now you can buy your Crow. You can see here there's tons of places you can get it. Gate, KuCoin, Bybit, Mex. I'll just keep going. HTX. Plenty. I'm sure one of these you'll be able to, pick it up. Now, as far as gameplay goes, let's jump right in here. There's a lot going on. A lot of menus, a lot of options, but what I'm gonna do, let's just start. I think maybe we'll head over to this quest here. You can see I've got my skills down at the bottom. I'm doing auto questing. Now, this is kind of like an auto grinder, auto questing thing, but when when you finish these quests, you do have to click it and tap it to kind of progress. Yes, my guy will just keep fighting, but I actually have to do the interactions in order to do that. I'll just kind of show you an example. Here's like my inventory, typical MMORPG type inventory. I've got gold, there's diamonds. Here's kind of the skills set. Yeah. But I mean, as far as graphics go, I'm pretty impressed with this so far. This guy looks a little tough. He's actually kind of kicking my butt. So what is going on here? I don't think I'm supposed to fight him yet. Usually it sends me to the right place. So let's see here. Wave monster. Wave crashing plains monsters. No, I wasn't supposed to attack him. Yeah, look at that. Okay, there we go. So let's go back to skills. We can see here Clash, Binding Shackles, Taunt. There's a lot I still don't have. If I do go to... Oh, I think I know what's happening. They're aggressive, so they're just attacking me. Then my guy is essentially just defending himself. Now you can even see I have auto potion on. Orc Conquest, quest accepted. So while we continue to run over there, I want to show you guys a couple other things. So, you know, you do have kind of your battle pass and all that good stuff, but I like how they did the shop. So you've got this stuff called momentum and diamonds. Diamonds are really kind of the main thing that you want to pick up. These diamonds then allow you to participate in some of these events. And for example, like here, I got kind of the pass, I guess you could say, so I get increased XP. There's a different setup. There's mounts and weapon style. It doesn't feel predatory. I know looking at this, you're like, oh God, a lot of microtransactions again. Yes, but it's not that bad. I've spent maybe 60 bucks, got my guy pretty set up pretty well. I don't feel that I need to do all of these things anymore. I'm actually kind of at a point where I don't really want to be buying any more microtransactions because I've got a better weapon, I've got a better mount, I've got some things that boost my XP. I just feel like I'm good at this point. And there is a gold shop, so you know I can spend my 2.7 million on anything that I want in here. There's daily chests and scrolls, so I feel like it's good. Like, yes, there's microtransactions, all that, but it doesn't feel super predatory like a lot of the other games. So I'm just gonna accept that quest. My guy's running over to defeat this boss quest, but then we can bring up the main menu and you can see there's lots of stuff here. Guilds, classes, enhances, dungeons, mounts, ranking, there's PvP, bosses. We can even see the NFT and the token thing. So let's just fight this boss here quickly, see if he wrecks me or not. Well, I'm actually doing all right against him right now, but let's keep a close eye. Health. We'll use some of my skills, which will obviously help. It's got 4 more bars. I do seem to be surviving, so that's good. And yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying this. I like that it's an auto farmer battler. Like, I can let it just play on my phone when I'm doing my other work or other things. Or, you know, kind of what I did at night is I just moved it to the PC, let it play overnight. I didn't get a ton of experience. I think I got like 1 level. The experience or auto farming or grinding is pretty low. So they do a good job at rewarding people for actually engaging and playing. You need to click the quests and kind of progress through. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. I feel like I've seen a lot of different Wemix games and models. The tokenomics were also always super complicated. You had to jump through 5-6 hoops to transfer tokens around and do all this stuff. I know Mir 4 did really well. There was a lot of people that made good money on that and actually quite enjoyed it. So it's nice to see that this is essentially evolution of that and kind of all the success and trials and errors, I guess you could say, that Wemix kind of worked on to get up to this point. Yeah, we got this guy, no problem. Here we go. Now we just gotta pass it in. Okay, awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am having a blast playing this game. Definitely come in and talk to us on our Discord if you got any questions. I'll definitely use some more follow-up videos with some tips and tricks and some deeper dives into maybe setting up the wallet and some other things like that. See you all guys in the next video. Cheers.